on the Egyptian goddess Nephthys. You guys have all seen my latest content, and I have been heavily working with this beautiful dark goddess Nephthys. Now, where do I start? First, I have to let you guys know there's not a lot of information on how to work with the Egyptian pantheon, lack to of only certain mythologies, which isn't a lot. There's only the creation story and the Osiris story. So it's really up to the spirit to reveal things about them. But I do have some amazing things that anybody that wants to work with Nephthys can do and have really good connections with her. First of all, how she came to me was very abrupt in a way. I was calling out to Isis because I wanted to work with Isis. I was working with Set, and then I wanted to work with Isis. And one night I was falling asleep and I heard a very raspy, dark voice say Nephthys. And I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I think Nephthys just said her name. So I didn't know too much on her, to be honest with you. I did not. I just knew that she was one of the Enneads, which is one of the 9 first gods. She is the twin of Isis, and the consort of Set. There's not a lot of information, like I said, on how to work with these ancient goddess and goddesses. You, as a practitioner, have to figure this out yourself. But she is, my goodness. Oh, she has taken me on a ride. I'm absolutely in love with her. First off, when you're working with Nephthys or, for that matter, any of the Egyptian gods, they really like it, and they really push for me to take a shower and to put this oil on after. That essential oils. Nephthys is the goddess of mummification. It was her and Isis that brought back to life Osiris after Nephthys' husband, Set, killed him, which shows you the power of Set, that he was able to destroy and temporarily kill his brother. But Osiris was never the same after that. He could not exist in this realm. He had to go to the underworld, which Nephthys can go to. She is a psychopomp. She is a friend of the dead. The Egyptians would call her in ceremonies when the mummification process was happening. They also did this thing called lamentations, where they would wail and howl after someone died. Apparently that is what they did when Osiris died, and they were putting him back together. Now, I'm just going to tell you ways to connect with her. Make sure you take a shower. Start calling out to her. Light a candle. Her offerings are oat milk, saffron, and honey. Blend that up and put it on the altar. This is something that the Egyptians made and did for them. They bathed in oat milk. Bathing was a huge ritual for the Egyptians. Now, obviously, incense for her manifestation. I never gave any blood to any other Egyptian gods except for Nephthys. I really wanted I wanted to show her my devotion. Now, the way she revealed herself to me is not the way that they present her in the mythologies. And as you guys know, there's not a lot about Nephthys out there. A lot of things have been destroyed, and her cult. She had a cult, worshippers, female priestesses that did a lot of work with her in the underworld. She resides in the underworld, but she can come up here. I forget what that's called, but she can exist on both. And psychopomp, and there's another word for a god that is both. But anyways, yeah, so she's related to, she corresponds to Neptune, and Neptune's twin planet is Uranus, Isis. These are things they don't tell you, but she showed me this. She's very fierce. She has anger to her. So you must understand this is not a friendly spirit. If you have not worked with other dark goddesses, she is intimidating, empowering, but she's a warrior, and she has resentment towards Set, her husband, because I was going to call Set and put him with her, and I got this overwhelming feeling of disrespecting her if I called Set. So I have to dig deeper more on that, but she likes to be, when you're working with her, it's just her. The power of Heka is within all of the Egyptian gods, but her power comes from this primal place. It is pure wickedness. She is wicked, and she's vengeful too. There's more to the stories that she's revealing to me about why Set really killed Osiris. And the feeling I'm getting is that he found out that she got pregnant with Osiris and had Anubis. And that's the real reason why that he destroyed her. But she is very powerful. And there's some other things. Oh, yeah. The way she also communicates, which this is fascinating stuff. I was in my trance, and I was lying down, falling asleep within a trance, but communicating. And I was asking her a bunch of questions. And all of a sudden, a human ear popped in my mind. And I like kind of snapped out of my trance. I was like, what the hell is that? I'm like, that's a hieroglyph. I'm like, no, is that a hieroglyph? And I researched it. I'm like, I don't remember seeing an ear in Egyptian hieroglyphs, but apparently there is. And what it means is the gods are listening. And that was a synchronicity that she was listening to me. So she communicates by sending you symbols, Egyptian symbols, the hieroglyphs. What else? She will teach you her mysteries, which she is a goddess of magic. She's very, very skilled in magic. She's already showed me so many new types of spells, love spells, revenge spells, baneful magic. She has this, it's almost like a feeling of so much, a pain, like hurt in her. I don't know how to describe it except I kind of connected with her. So for a lot of us who've gone through betrayal, and I think that's what it is. I think there's a betrayal because there's the mythology that Set really wanted a Isis and was jealous that Osiris got Isis. And I think that she's held that grudge, you know? And that's why she also got pregnant with Osiris's child as a revenge to Set. But I don't know. She won't allow me to communicate with him when I'm working with her. So I don't know. So this spirit is very complicated, emotional. There's a lot of, and people can say gods don't have emotions or whatever. It's like, no, yeah, that's how they communicate with us, is they do have emotions because we have emotions. So we have to be able to relate to them. And just like my conversation with Beniti last night, it's all in our subconscious mind, right? We're unlocking these gods within us. So deep down, she's there in all of us. What else? She's transformational. Just with working with her in less than 2 weeks, I can see her within me. And that's kind of how I like to work with them. I like to be able to share my physical form with her. I will tell you, doing rituals with her is exhausting. I did about 3 or 4 rituals every night with her. Yeah, and she's very vampiric, so expect to feel drained after working with her. And if you don't know how to restore your energy after working with vampires, then you shouldn't work with her. But I get her to fill me with her essence after. Another thing that she corresponds with is birds of death and decay. She's also represents death and decay. She's around the dead after they die, kind of like the Deva Druj Nasu, but she she takes the dead to Osiris and Anubis to be judged and all that stuff. But she's a lot more than that, right? She loves crows, vultures. She even has some artwork of her with the vulture crown. She is the lady of the house. When she revealed herself to me the first time, I saw her with these crazy gem blue eyes. The headpiece on her head was so massive, and I didn't even know what it was. This was before I even started to do research on her. Like, I just knew a little bit about her, but then she started to show me her true self. And then I put the pieces together. She governs over a lot in the underworld. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys. But she's teaching me a lot of her mysteries. And yeah, that's it for now. This is the beautiful part of knowing that these things exist within us and externally, because you won't find what I just said anywhere else. I don't know anywhere else. I just looked everywhere for information on Nephthys, and there was nothing until she revealed all this to me. And it kind of all makes sense of her planet associations to everything that she's done already and shown me. So if you're willing to work with her, be prepared for what she will bring forth. She demands respect, and she deserves it. So yeah, hail Nephthys, dark goddess.